Hello dear students. Today I am going to start a new prose piece from the textbook called Pursuits of Language 2, which is prescribed for 3rd semester BA. I am Abdul Bashir, working as assistant professor. And the prose piece which I am going to start today is My Thai Cat, written by Prathoomartha Zeng. And this prose piece is about about a blind belief. I'll give you around 10 to 15 seconds time. Can you please pause the video and tell some rituals or customs which we practice today in our society? Have 10 seconds. Okay, now come back. Dear students, this My Thai Cat is about a traditional practice of Thailand. Before starting that prose piece, let us have a look over the brief biography of the writer who wrote this prose piece, My Thai Cat. His name is Prathoomartha Zeng, who was born in Ubol, a northern district of Siam. Now it is Thailand. He was born in the year 1918 and educated in Bangkok, Siam. Siam means it is Thailand. Now it is called as Thailand. Earlier it was Siam. It was called as Siam. And he studied his universities at New York in America. And he was worked for the Siamese government. During the war, he was a translator for the United States Army. Siamese government means, let me clarify you, that is Thailand government. And when we come to the prose piece, My Thai Cat, here we find it is a story about a traditional practice of this Thailand and a story where a cat has been used for that tradition, for that traditional practice. And the name of that cat is Sea Sword. Sea Sword is a Thai or a Siamese cat in the hometown of narrator, that is Mong, a northern village in Thailand. That cat was a female cat and it was gifted to the narrator by his father when that boy was very young, of young age of 5 years. The name of our narrator is Aino, A-I-N-O-O. And how was that cat? What was the physical appearance of that cat? Sea sword, which is the name of that cat, he had piercing blue eyes and delicate brown fur, which she constantly cleaned with her tongue. ನಾವು ಅವಾಗವಾಗ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಬೆಕ್ಕನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದವಾಗ ಅದರ ವಿರಾಮದ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಆರಾಮಿಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಲಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನಾದರೂ ಚಿನ್ನಾಟ ಆಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಹಾಲು ಕುಡಿತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಲು ಕುಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅದು ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ತನ್ನ ಮೈಯನ್ನು ನಾಲಿಗೆಯನ್ನು ಉಜ್ಜುತ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. She constantly cleaned with her tongue. And the narrator was completely devoted to her. She was life to him. ಆ ಬೆಕ್ಕಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅವನು ಆ ಬೆಕ್ಕನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ನೆರೇಟರ್ ತುಂಬ ಆ ಬೆಕ್ಕು ಅವನ ಜೀವ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. And once what happened, an incident happened that there was no rain for the 3 months during the summer in 1925. ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಒಂದು ಘಟನೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಥೈಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಲೋಕಲ್ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಳೆನೇ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ 3 ತಿಂಗಳು. ಇನ್ ದ ಇಯರ್ 1925 there was no rain. All public well dried up and rivers also dried up. And there was a huge problem to the farmers to grow the crops. At that time, someone suggested to perform Nang Mao, a form of ritual to pray for rains. ಆ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಏನು ಸಜೆಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ಪೂಜೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಆ ಪೂಜೆಯ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಂಗ್ ಮಾವ್ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಒಂದು ರಿಚುವಲನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಅದು ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಟು ಪ್ರೇ ಫಾರ್ ರೇನ್. ದೇವರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಳೆಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಅಥವಾ ರಿಚುವಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದೇ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಸರು ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಂಗ್ ಮಾವ್ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಸರಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. And to perform that ritual, they need a cat. They were in search of, the people of that village were in search of a cat. ಒಂದು ಬೆಕ್ಕಿಗೆ ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು. One day what happened, an old lady and her friend came to the narrator's father and begged to give sea sword to perform Nang Mao. ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಒಂದು ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಲೇಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅವರ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಬಂದು ಆ ನಮ್ಮ ನೆರೇಟರ್ ಇದಾನಲ್ಲ, ಐ ನೋ ನಮ್ಮ ನೆರೇಟರಿನ ಹೆಸರು, ಅವನ ತಂದೆ ಹತ್ರ ಬಂದುಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಸೀ ಸ್ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಒಂದು ರಿಚುವಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಆ ಬೆಕ್ಕವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತಾರೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ನಂಗ್ ಮಾವ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿ? When there was any drought in that region, in any region in Thailand, this ceremony was held. It was a Buddhist rain ceremony called Nang Mao, which means the queen of the cats. ಇದು ಒಂದು ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ರಿಚುವಲ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿ, ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನಲ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಳೆ ಆಗದೇ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸೆರೆಮನಿಯನ್ನು, ಈ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನಲ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿಯನ್ನು ಆಚರಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ಇದು ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಧರ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಈ ಸೆರೆಮನಿ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಬುದ್ಧಿಸ್ಟ್ ಧರ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ರಿಲಿಜನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸೆರೆಮನಿ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದರ ಹೆಸರು ನಂಗ್ ಮಾವ್ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ದ ಕ್ವೀನ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತದೆ. And on the request of that old woman and her friend, on the request of the villagers who came and requested his father once again, and on behalf of all those villagers, father requested his son to give that cat for the ರಿಚುವಲಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಮಗನೇ ಏನು ಆ ಕ್ಯಾಟನ್ನು ಕೊಡಪ್ಪ ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತಾರೆ. boy refused to give it. No, I won't give my cat for that ritual. He thought that they will kill his cat. ಇಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಬೆಕ್ಕನ್ನು ಸಾಯಿಸಿಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಪ್ಪೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಆ ಹುಡುಗ. Finally, his sea sword got selected for the ceremony and he accepted to give his cat on the request of his father. It is time up for today's class. What we have, let us recapitulate in brief what we have learnt in today's class. That is, sea sword, a Thai cat, popular as Rain Queen, and how much that narrator loved that cat, and what is this Nangamao ritual, and when it was performed, and why our narrator, the young boy, refused to give his cat for the ritual. Thanks for listening me patiently. We will meet again in the next